Hey there, curious minds. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, where we dive into the world of cellular signaling pathways. Today, we're going to embark on a journey through the intricate and vital cyclic cAMP pathway. So grab your lab coats and get ready to explore the steps and functions of this amazing cellular communication route. What is the cyclic cAMP pathway? Before we dive into the nitty-gritty details, let's understand what the cyclic cAMP pathway is all about. Cyclic cAMP stands for cyclic adenosine monophosphate, and it's a tiny but mighty molecule that plays a crucial role in transmitting signals within cells. Step 1. Receptor activation. The cyclic cAMP pathway starts with the activation of G protein-coupled receptors, GPCRs, located on the cell membrane. These receptors act as gatekeepers, receiving signals from various external molecules, like hormones or neurotransmitters. When the right molecule binds to the receptor, it triggers a conformational change that activates the receptor. Step 2. G protein. Activation. Upon activation, the GPCR interacts with a G protein, causing it to exchange its bound GDP, guanosine diphosphate, for GTP, guanosine triphosphate. This activated G protein then splits into two parts, the alpha subunit and the beta and gamma subunit. Both of these subunits play pivotal roles in the subsequent steps of the pathway. Step 3. Adenylyl cyclase. Activation. The A subunit of the G protein, now bound to GTP, activates an enzyme called adenylyl cyclase. This enzyme's job is to convert ATP, adenosine triphosphate, into cyclic cAMP through a series of biochemical reactions. Cyclic cAMP, being a second messenger, is now free to diffuse throughout the cell, transmitting the initial signal. Step 4. Cyclic cAMP binding to protein kinase, pKa. Here's where cyclic cAMP takes center stage. It binds to a regulatory subunit of a protein called protein kinase pKa, causing the regulatory subunit to release the catalytic subunit. This released catalytic subunit is now active and ready to phosphorylate target proteins. Step 5. Protein phosphorylation. Cascade. The active catalytic subunit of protein kinase phosphorylates a multitude of target proteins within the cell. These phosphorylated proteins play a pivotal role in mediating the cellular response to the initial signal. This could involve a wide range of cellular processes, from gene expression regulation to enzyme activation or inhibition. Step 6. Termination of the signal. To ensure that the cellular response is tightly regulated, the cyclic cAMP pathway needs to be turned off. This is achieved by a variety of mechanisms, including phosphodiesterases, PDEs, enzymes that break down cyclic cAMP into inactive AMP, adenosine monophosphate. Additionally, the GPCR can also be desensitized or internalized, preventing further signal transmission. Functions of the cAMP pathway. The cyclic cAMP pathway is incredibly versatile and is involved in a plethora of cellular processes. Some of its key functions include regulation of gene expression. Cyclic cAMP can influence gene transcription by activating specific transcription factors. Metabolism, regulation. Cyclic cAMP can modulate processes like glycogen breakdown and lipid metabolism. Cell growth and proliferation. The pathway plays a role in regulating cell division and growth. Neurotransmitter. Signaling in the brain. Cyclic cAMP pathway activation is critical for neuronal communication. And there you have it, a whirlwind tour of the cyclic cAMP pathway. From receptor activation to protein phosphorylation, This intricate signaling cascade orchestrates a myriad of cellular responses. It's truly a testament to the complexity and elegance of cellular communication. If you found this journey as awe-inspiring as I did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more captivating scientific explorations. Until next time, keep those curious minds ignited.